Really, Monokuma? Really? Ibuki, crazy-ass Nagito, and Akane. They all have this so-called despair disease, and you know that's gonna be horrible. In fact, it's Monokuma's next motive. Basically, everybody goes crazy, they go absolutely crazy, then people start getting killed off. And that's exactly what happened at the end of the last episode. In the fantastically named Titty Typhoon. I can't stop giggling like a schoolboy when I say that, even when this is a serious situation. In the Titty Typhoon music venue, somebody has died. Too much ripping! They have been hanged, whether it's by their own hands or whether it was a murder, we just do not know. And to top it all off, we don't know who's been hanged. Because Papa Raz decided to leave it off on a cliffhanger, which a lot of you got annoyed at. LOL. But this is absolutely no time to be joking. We've got to investigate this. We got to find out who's been ripped, and we've got to find out the culprit. Let's do this! Hey everyone, Razzbowski here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 and out, baby! We got some more mysteries to solve. You heard it all in my fancy intro, somebody's been ripped and we've got to find out who it is and what happened to them. Guys, if you're hyped for this video, then please hit that like button, it really is appreciated. Let's shoot for 1,000 beautiful likes, and we'll dive straight inside, baby! Woo! Please don't be one of my favorites, please don't be one of my favorites, please don't be one of my favorites, and see if it is one of my favorites, I'm gonna get you, Monokuma, you sticky out belly button bear son of a bitch. Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged at the door at full force. Smack right into it. Oh, the door moved. Maybe it'll open easily after all. Yep, even with two girls here. Let's go. All right, one more time. At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged into the door one more time. And we're in, baby. It was like a live performance had just ended. That moment of silence just before the audience breaks out into thunderous applause. And a few moments after that silence, a scream surfaced. Oh, Mikan, baby. Oh, who is it? It's gotta be Ibuki. It has to be Ibuki. The hair. Oh, no! Oh, it's a double! She wasn't there before? She wasn't there before? What the hell is going on? She wasn't there before! I swear she wasn't. Why is it a double? There's been a double murder. This is just awful. There wasn't just a hanged body. There was also another body. A suspended body. Belonging to Hiyoko. Oh, I'm telling you, I didn't like Hiyoko, but I didn't need that to her. Oh, I didn't need that to her. Trapped by the ocean scent. The only scent I smell in here is murder. Oh boy, who's doing this? And here we go, we got the murder announcement. Thank you very much for this, Monokuma.
A body has been discovered.
2.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Oh god, this is a... Oh. Really? Are you doing it for the second one?
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. She definitely was not there before. 2 body discovery announcements in a row. That means that definitely the hanged body with a hemp bag on its head. Hiyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What is this?
What?
Hiyoko and who the hell is the other one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
Could it be 2 victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hiyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? What is this? Impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island.
Shut the hell up!
Shut up, idiot!
This is just...
For now, we should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad. Yes. But what about preserving the scene of the crime?
Damn it!
Who fucking cares about that? There's a control panel for the bat and lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. That one. Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed the button on the control panel. With the motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now, I'm going to take off the hemp bag, okay? Who is it? Who is it? It is Ibuki. Oh, even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. under the hemp bag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to... Ibuki.
Damn it!
It's all my fault. If only I had a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. This is not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something. So you finally showed up, the root of all evil.
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bringing everyone?
Ah! Are you kidding me?
What the hell's going on here?
That is
Ibuki?
impossible.
Hyoko?
What?
So 2 people have been killed.
What?
Whoa there, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who are at the hospital. The others?
This is troubling.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe it. They did such a horrible thing. Nagito, Akane, are you okay?
Huh?
Huh? Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, because I got bored. For that silly reason? Yeah, now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible! Monokuma! Monokuma, you son of a... He's a nasty piece of work. He's a Can I just punch him? Can I please just punch him right in the belly button and stick it back in? I'm sure he'd thank me for that one, right? He wouldn't kill me. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily? Ah, who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So, let's get back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma file!
Thank you, buddy.
See ya later.
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This cannot be.
Again? We have to do this again? We have no choice. Like last time. If this means one of us has killed these 2,
Let me tell you.
then we cannot let this be. Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this. If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed.
What do you yearn for?
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. They have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's gonna happen to him? Is he not gonna participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru. Huh?
That's weird.
That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about. Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe?
Leave it to me.
Please, leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best.
Alrighties.
I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started, so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right. We need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this, but for those two's sake, we need to find the truth. And then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Investigation, baby!
Huh?
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while.
Hey.
But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it is really hot. In fact, it's sweltering hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that I need to check the Monokuma file first. that it being hot is definitely 100% part of the case. I think it's got something to do with maybe encouraging the symptoms of Ibuki to progress faster. So maybe she has done something to Hiyoko and then hanged herself. Maybe that's what it is. That seems. Why else would it be hot? That like heat raises the temperature and would be a great incubation for the virus to continue working itself around the body. That's my guess at this point. There are 2 victims this time: Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Saionji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hiyoko Saionji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. Jiminy Christmas, what a brutal way to go. It appears her death was instant. Well, at least that's good, I suppose. What the... Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound useful at all. We need to find out the weapons and stuff, though. It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason they had to kill 2 people? A reason for killing 2 people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out.
I'll definitely find the truth behind this case.
I think.
That's what I think. Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had more of a confident-sounding catchphrase. Okay, here we go. Let's just go straight to the broken machine. What is this? The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor. Ah, okay, yes. That was the recording device. This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean?
Well?
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then, what was that thing I saw? Yeah, we did see the start of it, and then the candle went out, didn't we? Okay. So that's gonna be important. Let's check this stage out, I suppose. What's going on up here? Oh, man, this is horrible. Hemp bag. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? The hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a monomide decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. That's the bag from... Isn't that the bag from the movie place? I'm sure that was one of the bags from the movie place. Who had that? Candle. Let's look at this real quick. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. And we saw it go off. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect lighting, but... they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used normal stage lighting. That must mean something about the power being off, maybe? Maybe the power was off and they had to turn it back on. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to see. Let's look at the rope. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting and the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died? I'm not sure. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was this obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from here? From there? That means that anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it would be difficult to use as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? What happened? There is something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might have not seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yeah, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Nah, something fishy about this. They wouldn't put so much effort into doing that scene otherwise. Let's have a look at the stepladder real quick. The stepladder is tipped over on its side, which suggests that Ibuki kicked it away from underneath herself. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a bloodstain? Look, there's a bloodstain on the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood. That's the only thing I can think of. The bloodstain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. Does that mean... Ooh, okay, so whoever killed Hyoko might have put the stepladder in position, or obviously slitting her throat does spurt a lot of blood all over the place, so we do need to check the scene of the crime for blood splatter as well. Now, do we go and check her out immediately? Is that everything? What's this up here? What's this up here? What's that? Why are we looking at the curtain? There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from the one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket? If they went that far, this is probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easily. I suppose, right, music venue curtain, that's interesting. Okay, I have no idea why that is needed at the moment. Let's look at Ibuki's body then. Let's have a little going over of this. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Huh? What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else. Okay, blood on the soles. Okay, Ibuki, what have you been up to? Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a second? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from the rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hyoko was tied up. That helps. There's no time of death written in a Monokuma file this time, so I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true. The estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing up the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterward. 2 different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. No way at all. Okay. This is getting interesting. I like this. So I think what we're saying is, even if Ibuki killed Hyoko, somebody else has tied Hyoko up to the platform. So, somebody's been a dirty boy. Somebody has been a dirty boy. Right, okay, what have we got over here? We have got the baton light control panel. Let's go and have a look at that. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the system. In fact, we used it to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video and the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelight ambiance to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason it would have inconvenienced them? Could have been, but why? Why?
Have appeared.
I see. So you've noticed too, Fiend. I would really respect it if you didn't call me Fiend, buddy. Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice? Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting? You mean that? Oh, there's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. What is that? So you finally noticed, but I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
There's no need!
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hawk Jumpy! Now is the time for you to take flight! Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction! A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting and the ceiling in a flash. Are you kidding me? For reals? He started running around the stuck slip in rapid circles. And then The paper fluttered downwards and was definitely caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder! Wow, that was amazing! I have never seen a hamster do tricks!
How pitiful.
They are my 4 dark davers of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So, what's with that paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed into it.
That was close.
It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. Thank you very much. Scrap of thick paper. I literally have no idea what that's about yet, but I'm sure it will become clear to us very, very soon. Now, I suppose it's time to check out Hyoko's body. Why are you hiding that, Chiaki? Very, very suspicious, girl. I don't like it. Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it! Who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied to the front. Did the killer do this too? Oh, okay. But when did the killer kill Hyoko? It could have been last night at some point. When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body there. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came here. But that's barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Do you know what I think? I think she got killed last night. I mean, she's not bleeding anymore because the throat slit right across there. That would cause a hell of a lot of blood, and that would still be gushing, or at least there would be blood all around this area. So she's been killed in a different location, and I think it was last night. I honestly think it was last night. Maybe she was in her pajamas or having a bath or something, because she did lock herself away, remember? She was locked away for a long-ass time, so I think she died last night. Ah, Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
Oh, I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. So, I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hyoko's kimono. Huh? That's exactly it. Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
hey!
Akane!
Yo!
Like, oh, what's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
Weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight. I can't really reach in with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you're looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different from the keys to the cottage, so this might be the key to her motel room? The key to her motel room, huh?
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it in more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hyoko had with her all along. Okay, that's good. I still think we should go and check out the motel room at some point, though. Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you looked like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
See?
the way they wrapped her body with the duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help in our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make my body faint. Okay, so what are we missing? There's obviously some sort of evidence that we have not seen yet. What's Chiaki saying? Have you noticed anything, girl? And with her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
Let's see. Take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait. This isn't something. Is this a bloodstain?
Yep,
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
but still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So-
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So, what was the killer trying to hide? Very interesting. Smudge on the floor, baby. Okay, is there anything else here to investigate? This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right. You might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with this a little, like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. 86 degrees. Okay, it's damn hot in here. Right. Okay, what else have we got? Can we go to the bar for a tequila? If only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me that I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's when that happened. And then I saw Hiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That's a long story. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right. We were together until a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I am telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least. What? What happened to not doubting me? Jesus. Mikan's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section. Okay, Sonia, what's going on, girl?
Something like this.
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place Ibuki sang for Hiko. Wow, I messed that one up. Hiko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. This is such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of those 2 who have fallen. Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What? Huh? Look at what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it? If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue. Why would this be a clue? Come on, Hajime, put 2 and 2 together. It was obviously used to bar the door closed.
Hey.
Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's gonna be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know? It doesn't matter if you could do it or not, we have to try. Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged at the... Yes, okay, you're gonna go through the whole bloody thing again? We know what happened. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here... Well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean, you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. then how was the killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't have any windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke the door down to the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us?
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that in a lot of mysteries and dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Jackie, that was kind of a cool entrance.
Well?
Beside the broken drumstick, I've also noticed something interesting. What is it?
See?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? You're right. What is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yep, it doesn't look like rubber, but as she said that, Jackie bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Why are you putting it in your mouth? It smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just as I thought. It tastes nasty. Jackie spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Okay, semi-transparent glob has been added to your cookbook. Delicious. Hey, Akane, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'll probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. Oh, she's got the hots for Nekomaru, baby! Oh, Akane's got a crush. Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my four dark devas of destruction? Yes, I did. Nagito, can you please help me out with some stuff? Hajime, this might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Hey.
I heard you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
Wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm gonna tell him what he wants to know.
How unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing. Yes, it is disappointing. Let's go and have a look at the staff-only room. They could have hidden in here. There's a door that says staff-only. Looks like the inside of a storage room. I might as well investigate in here too. Yeah, probably a vital clue in there, Hajime. Okay. Oh, we've got rugs in here. Is that important? I can't remember. Are they rugs? I really don't remember. Why are you in here? Come on, buddy. Nagito, did you come in here to investigate this room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
So, how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hyoko? That probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from this storage room that they used for this crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just gonna pretend to be on the killer's side, right? I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special, huh?
Man.
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
So mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh, well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy and I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and just wait for you. Where? Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Told you the movie theater. Hemp bag. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Come on, put two and two together, the hemp bag! Full-length mirror, baby! You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. What else have we got? We have got musical instruments up here. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines that I've never seen before. But they don't look like they pertain to the case. Apparently not. Stickers? We've got any stickers? There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to the last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? No, you're not, because there was a big-ass pile. Wait a minute. On the poles that Hiyoko is attached to, there seems to be a lot of flyers on there. Seems to be a lot of flyers. Shelves. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used to stage decorate. Huh? This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. That's the little bit of paper. It's got a thing torn off it, and that's what the Jumpy magazine or whatever it's called found for us earlier on. There are lots of stickers pasted all over the front of the side of the wallpaper. That's true. It's been wrapped. It's been wrapped around the pole that Hiyoko's attached to, and the edge of the wallpaper. It looks a little torn, but what does this mean? I guess that's everything important in this storage room. I guess I should check back with the music venue. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. We need to go back and check the polls. We need to go check the polls, baby. All right, with this, we might be close to finish the investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Yes, where is she? Over here. Mikan, baby girl, hit me up with the knowledge, girl. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong.
But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is overexposed to the heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But
even if the heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First it was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. No, I've been saying from the damn start, it's Hiyoko died first. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder? Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
see?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, manga, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing's order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instinct.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this really was an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed? What?
This
You mean three
too
people?
must be the will of causality.
It's certainly inconceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a second! What are you talking about? An imitation murder? One person might have been killed? Are you guys worried there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries! Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. And I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, the same blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blackened would be able to secure an easy victory, right?
Yeah.
This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games. I don't want to consider this a possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Huh?
So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. Would that mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only vote for 1 based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory. Yep, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 instances instead of 2, or 4 instances overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies in this case too, right?
Wow.
Huh?
I don't like this.
All right, fine. That's right. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should have shut up and gone back to my cave. I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people...
Face your powerlessness!
It means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what? Obviously the film that's going on?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is...
Good instinct.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well?
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feeling. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater.
You...
I see. So you haven't seen it? Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim of Ibuki was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be a good idea for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Okay, let's go. Chiaki, baby girl, you found anything? I feel like I haven't been in here for a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Yep, okay, Kazuichi, do you have anything, buddy? Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up? Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with a hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, if another surveillance camera unit exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. Okay, that sounds like it's probably going to be important, but I don't know why. I should investigate the lobby first. Oh, okay. Camera unit. There is a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue's surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this. Okay.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. Oh, it showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were using a candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will. And then she grabbed that rope and... that's when I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went all dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Ah, hold on!
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself, so you rushed over to the music venue to stop her. But I didn't make it in time. Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she used her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide. What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There'd be no way we'd be able to figure out that so easily. Oh, yeah. I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she need to mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? I think I know something. Okay, having a look at this person here. If this image is accurate, it doesn't have long hair. They don't have long hair. They could easily have staged this. They have got the candle light. Why didn't they use the rig lighting? Because they wanted to blow the candle out. They wanted to blow the candle out, pretend they hung themselves, and then use Ibuki's body. So Ibuki was also killed before this whole thing was set up. That genius! Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. I should look somewhere else. Okay. Hey, Akane, how you doing, girl?
Now then.
Phew, I'm finally getting back to my normal self. Right. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you will. Well, that certainly brightened this episode up. No thanks. What are you talking about, buddy? You could, you kind of screwed the pooch on that one, buddy. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud, though. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but... hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well be wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito is wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta get back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Okay. Oh, please tell me that someone wasn't hurt. Is this her room here at Bookie's? Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. Okay, where else do I look? Patient's room. Do I look upstairs? Conference room, baby. Is this where Chiaki went, was it not? I swear this is where Chiaki said she was going. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime, if you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes!
Aww.
Oh, bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. Oh, and I saw Chiaki finish opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains in the conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through. See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with it? That's the curtain they were using in the music venue. I'm still in the middle of investigating, so is the secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? That bit about being embarrassing if I look and troll fail? I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. Okay. Things are suspicious, but if you have a look over here, this curtain there could easily be another one over there. That is probably what she was checking out. Perfecto. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster just to ask someone. Gundam style, my man, you know where it is.
You have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you! Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room is Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, does this guy talk to all his parents and teachers like this? Probably not. Tsuyuhiko, my man, what's going on?
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the batten lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, Gundam was there. Did you hear me? A body was found! Body? Ah! Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami. I see. So Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious? Well, Hyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So, obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be true, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panic in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone while you were circling the island? No. We went to the movie theater and the street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body... What? You still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true, I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you do doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Truth will obtained. Fuyuhiko's account. Okay, very, very interesting. Anyway, Hyoko's room, let's go. Locked, but we got a key, baby. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. Open sesame. It opened just as I thought this was Hyoko's room key. All right, I should go inside. Let's do it, baby. Let's go inside-o. What have we got here, baby? This is a very clean room. So, Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like a room, but I feel a little conflicted. Oh, what are you doing in here? Huh? Did the door open? Yeah. Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What? Did something happen? No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? Well, what does she mean? What? Don't stop talking to her now! Ask her a question! The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yes, yesterday I went to talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be a good idea for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Oh, she's struggling with it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru, that Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably couldn't forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say? Oh dear.
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
Oh no.
Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
She was killed by circumstance. She witnessed what was going on in the music venue and she had to be snuffed out. Can't have any witnesses about, are you? Hiyoko was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, baby. And that is when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying that she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked herself in her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Truth will obtained. Sonia's account. Thank you very much for that account, girl. Now, what else have we got in here? Bed! Let's scope this out. The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Nope, she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, I reckon. What's over here? Sink. There's a mirror, but it's too small and rusty, and we've got a Monokuma in there as well. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that anyone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh, well. We need to get the Monokuma, baby. Thank you very much.
No.
Yeah, I found you, buddy. I found you. Ooh, we got a lot of coins. And she was smoking some weed over here. Have we got anything else in here? Camera, what, bed? No, I reckon that's everything in here. Leave here, yes. Let's get out of here. Looks like we found everything in here. I reckon she's just gone and was in the wrong place at the wrong time, baby. That's exactly what's happened to her. Let's go to the cinema, baby. Let's see what's going on here. Now, we're probably gonna have to watch this terrible-ass movie, but it looks like it's part of the motive, so we'll just go ahead and do it. Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you've noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the movie yet. I see. Then you should really watch this movie first. Hey! Manager, a customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes? Did you call me? Huh? Hajime's the customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, and you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. You were so devoted to being a tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. Huh? You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See, it's this one! I'm sorry, I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million. But in the end, he's still gotta watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here.
Okay, here you go. It already says on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. Ooh, okay. Maybe I'm gonna have to use this to rebuke somebody's statement and blaming me towards the murder later on. I guess I should wait until the Monokuma finishes his preparations. Just chill out here and have some popcorn. Let's get some popcorn. A food shop. A lot of things like popcorn, sandwiches, and drinks are all arranged here. I don't think this pertains to the incident at all. However, over here does, because the bag's missing. I knew it was the bag. That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. But it's not. This one looks like a tote bag made up of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it. Did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag, very useful for a variety of common tasks. Like putting over someone's head. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa there! Were you interested in buying that tote bag? Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'll reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it. I remember you said there was only one because it was a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
when you buy one bag, you get another free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Okay, so it's very, very easy for them to put one over Ibuki's head and one over their own head. So I think I'm right. I think I'm right with them saying they staged the scene that we saw. Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
Wait, I can't wait!
But this is exciting, exciting! Yes, it probably is. You're probably absolutely getting hard over the thought of me watching your damn movie after paying $1.5 million for a damn sticker. Okay, let's watch this crappy movie. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so
Now then,
half-assed.
please relax and enjoy the film.
Oh, I can't wait, buddy. Okay, so we got Monokuma.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Okay. Look at him and his sticky out belly button. Oh, hello.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Wow. That's awful bad luck
And
there,
was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
Very close to the Wizard of Oz, this
Along
is.
the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
Oh!
the
Oh!
Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Very interesting because Ibuki didn't really have her brain intact. She seemed to believe everything because she was very gullible. Does that mean she was very persuasive as well? Like someone could easily persuade her to do something?
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage. So he pumped her full of arrows.
Oh, okay. I don't understand that part there, but Hiyoko was missing her courage because she couldn't tie her sash because Mahiru is no longer around either, so she felt really bad about that. And she got tied to the post.
He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart. So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
So somebody, if there was another murder to happen, would be sliced into pieces. Man, that's gruesome. Oh, jeez.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Wow.
And
Brilliant.
in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Wow. And then he got to go home. Yes, perfect. It makes sense.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Beautiful story. Beautiful story, Monokuma. You directing
And
genius.
he lived happily ever after. The end.
So basically it's saying if the person gets away with it, they get to go back home and live happily ever after, where the rest of us are dead. Thank you very much for that. Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues. 1 for each head. What?
So,
What? No. Did you just make... Is he talking about... Is little Monokuma? Please tell me he's not. Now then, let's meet again at the class trial. Goodbye, bye-bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. I'm too disgusted as well, even if it was a little bit hilarious in making a masturbation joke. Right, okay. How was it? Actually, I don't even need to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call it that a movie? But thanks to that movie, you know now, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too.
But
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or... Oh no! I think I've worked out who it is, and I am not a happy bunny. I am not a happy bunny! Oh, I'm not gonna say it in case somebody else, you others, haven't worked it out. Please don't spoil it for anybody in the comment section either, but I'll just give you one hint. Somebody's been upset this whole time, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. If the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be pretty upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Of course. Of course. Thank you very much for that. And here we go. Class trial. Ooh, I pressed the wrong button. Oopsie. I got over excited there.
Hello! How's everybody doing?
Great.
It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
Not
The
awesome.
class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
Unfortunately so, yes, Monokuma. Unfortunately so. It's already time. So, this again. I need to go to that place. Again. But now's not that time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims, in order to find the truth, the only thing I can do is go. Okay. Here we are. And that is where we're going to end off this episode today, ladies and gentlemen. Holy ass. I think I know who did it. I think I know who did it. But you know this game is going to throw some sort of spanner in the works. They always lead you down the garden path, say it's one person, suggest it's one person, but even if we got it right, like with the previous case with Peko, they always add something else in there as well, so it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, then please hit that like button. It really, really is appreciated. Let's shoot for 1,000 beautiful likes, and put down in the comment section below, #RIP. I need to pay respects to Hiyoko and our beautiful Ibuki. Both of them, may they rest in peace up in the sky with Mahiru, Peko, Byakuya, and Teru. There are so many dead. Wow, there are so many dead. Either way, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I've been Razzbowski, you've been the beautiful Raspberries as always for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye!